In the summer of 1967, I was 19 years old, and I was living in Los Angeles. I had just graduated from Hollywood High School. I was going to Chenard's Art School in downtown Los Angeles. And my sister and I heard about the Monterey Pop Festival and drove up here. It was a really foggy night when we're driving up. We ended up in Watsonville because we couldn't see any signs. Turned back around here and stayed in Pacific Grove. So it was my sister and I. My sister is driving her car. And we get to the front there, and she drops me off and disappears. And so, you know, she pretty much said, ditch me. I am ditched. I have no money at all. So I wanted to get in. I was desperate. So there's a chain link fence, and there's a big pine tree right next to it, next to one of the gates. And it's still there, and I climbed up that thing, and I was fit. I was like a monkey, and I jumped into that tree and got myself down from it. And once I hit the ground, there was some long-haired hippie boy on the other side, and he said, "Can we do that?" And I said, "Well, I did," thinking, I don't know if he can, but I did. It was really, really fun. I didn't know a soul, nobody. I was alone. I gave up looking for my sister after a few hours, thinking, well, this is no fun. I don't want to spoil my time here. So I just kind of wandered around and would ask people where they're from, because people were from all over the place, from Chicago and Boston and Utah and Washington and Nevada, and everybody was there from every place else. So eventually the music started. Janis Joplin's coming on. I don't have tickets, but there was a fence on the side of the stage. And so I climbed up on that fence and kind of sat on the little 2x4 that's part of the structure of it, kind of clung on there, perched, I guess you'd call it, and had a great side view of Janis Joplin. You don't get the mic in the face or anything, you get the side view, a great view, and she'd go into the stomp, and she'd wear these bell-bottom pants and these weird little shoes, and she'd do the stomp that, I mean, she would just be wasted and out of it before she hit the stage. But when she hit the stage, it was just right on it, just channeling it. The feathers and boas and the hard driving music, my little perch there on the side of the stage. I had a great time. So then after a while it was, you know, getting dark. Well, it was dark, but then the music ends and stuff like that, and I had to find a place to stay. So I stayed in the stables. It was nice and warm and cozy. It smelled sweet like hay, and I had this old tarp that my dad had given me. My other perch, though, at night was when Otis Redding was on. So here I am, my perch area wasn't available for whatever reason. The garbage cans were missing or something. So anyway, I somehow, I don't know why, I ended up way in the back where the old bathrooms were. Otis is up on stage. I really want to see him. So I'm trying to figure out how to get on this really tall fence that was there. It was like 10 feet or something. I thought, God, I'll never get up there. You know, I couldn't find a foothold or anything. So I'm standing next to those bathrooms trying to look through the fence or just trying to look through the little doorway and stuff. And so all of a sudden this big hand comes down from the roof. Great big hand comes down like this. And he says, "Grab my hand, little girl, and I'll pull you up." And so I go, okay, so we linked like that, you know, and he pulls me up to the top of the bathrooms, and there all of Monterey opened up. Seaside to one side, Monterey on the other, and Otis Redding right in the front, and the whole, that place was jam-packed. All these people booging, just booging, you know. And I thought, man, this is like Nirvana, you know. This was just great.